going on? What is going on? So we have an all up in the mix beat battle coming up on the 31st, hosted by Native Instruments. The winner gets a Native Instruments complete 61 key controller, and then complete 15 ultimate. So it'll be live on Twitch on the 31st. So look up all up in the mix on Twitch or on YouTube, but it's going to air on Twitch live for sure. So shout out to all my All Up in the Mix fam. So let me play this beat back, and then I'll go over what I did to make this beat. This is called Hit It for All Up in the Mix beat battle.
Scantless on the beat.
Yo, that was super fire, man. I'm proud of myself. Proud of myself. I got like 12 hours into this. Okay, so this is the 40s Keys Ziggy, but it's reversed, and it is going through halftime. I did something new with halftime I never seen no one do, but I tried this the other day to where I put 2 halftimes on a channel rack, and you would say, why would you do that? Well, I'll tell you why. You get a different halftime. The algorithm on here, you can only do 1.5, 2, or 4. So I've been able to get a different sound running 2 halftimes back to back. That's pretty unique. Like I haven't seen no one do that yet. Which these are reversed. Or no, those keys are just reversed, and then that's going through double halftime. But the main melody is this. So if we go, so I played this. Well, first we played this, and then I changed it up. Take off the halftime. Yeah, so when we get into like the verse section, we have this. So it's basically that halftime, if I'm not mistaken. This is something new I did with the drums, so check this out. So let's loop a section. Let's loop this section right here. So I did something different with the drums. So when it comes to my actual 808, right? I did something different in the 808. So we got two things going on. This is just your standard spins 808. I shorten out, like the tail of it, I shorten it a little bit. But what I did is I demoed these Safari pedals, and the one I like the best, I like the ones with the most control, because you can demo Safari pedals for 14 days. They're about $50 each. So this Dragon EQ I liked, and then there was a couple other ones. Basically, any one that gave me like EQ control, so low, mid, and high control. And then this one, it gives you that, but then you can dial in what frequency range you want for the low, the mid, and the high, and then you could custom set your drive for each one. Like, that's some thump. I even had it louder, but I had to pull it back. Like, I played it in the truck on the 15s, and it sounded really, really good. So normally, in the past, I would put the kick on a channel, and then, so down here in FL, when you route it to another one, that's pretty much side chaining. So the signal's coming out of both, and then you just got to adjust it and blend it in. But I ran it into the 808 one, which is not something I never really did or like doing, because now it's affecting my 808, but I like how it sounded. Now if I take it out, so that's the kick with it not sidechain into the 808. But sidechain, you get a lot of thump. Granted, I'm EQing on the actual kick, so I'm poking up certain frequencies and dipping just a little bit and then cutting off a little bit. But that kick is sidechaining into the 808, and it's just... Now normally what I would do is I would clone or copy this onto the kick and then adjust it and just have two of them and then adjust it. But I'm trying to use less plugins and less processing, so that kick just beats. Like these Safari pedals, like these things are dope. I demoed every single one they have today. Regular snare, and then the snare break, what I call a snare break. And that's pretty much the beat, besides when we have like the breakdown. And then so on my master, so if I play this back, so on my master, this is kind of like my master setup now for every beat, every track that I do. We have some EQing going on, like always. I'm boosting and cutting certain things. The Studer 800 tape saturation. This is one of the best ones hands down, because you have so many different adjustments that you can fine tune. That Studer 800, this black box HG2MS, the HG2MS, and then I'm running the Pro C2, and then I have True Balance. So this is letting me know like where all my levels are at, stuff that I couldn't read before, or stuff that I couldn't measure before. So I'm gonna play it with all this off. So let me turn all this off, just to let you guys kind of hear what it does. So with all that off, take all that off, this is what the mix sounds like. And of course we're clipping, because we're pushing really hard into that. Not real hard, but we're pushing into that and then controlling it. Now if I turn all that back on, take it off. So that's the only bad thing about FL is that FL sounds digital, it sounds flat, it sounds kind of dull. Like you can kind of tell when something's done in FL, depending on what the person's doing. Oh, real quick, how I made the James Brown sample. So what I did is I recorded this song, "People Get Up and Drive Your Funky Soul." So I recorded that in FL, and then I did stem separation.
1, 2, 3, ho!
You hear him tapping his feet too, like keeping count. So I recorded that, and I dropped that into Serato sample.
1, 2, 3, hit it!
And then I just made a bunch of chops. Then I have it going through a crazy delay.
Raise up, get up, friend, I need some money, friend, I need some money, I don't want your soul, I need some money, do you need some money?
Yo, bro, this is fun, man. But yeah, so that's how I come up with the James Brown section, and then this is what the James Brown section sounds like. It sounds like this.
Scantless on the beat.
1, 2, 3, hit it!
One more time.
Scantless on the beat.
1, 2, 3, hit it!
That's cold, dude. Like, I had that idea in my head, and I just had to execute it. I'm like, this would be so dope if I can come up with something to fit in there. But I can't use that, so we end up going with this for the final version.
Scantless on the beat.
1, 2, 3, hit it!
So similar, it's not the same, but it still works, bro. Like, it's still going to be good. You get the gist of it. Yep, and that's how I did that. And I did the same thing with my vocals. I loaded them in Serato sample and then chopped them up with Machine. Using Machine as a MIDI controller. So if you hit Shift and then the power button on Machine, it will transfer over into MIDI mode. And then you could just use it as a MIDI controller. And if you want to custom set up all the MIDI CC, if you have Controller Editor downloaded, you can go in here, make custom templates, custom pages, and you can set the colors of it. You can choose what device you have. But yeah, so that's how I custom made this beat called Hit It for All Up in the Mix beat contest. So wish me luck. It's your boy D signing out. I'll talk to you guys when I win this thing. Yeah. Hopefully I can win this one. There's 2 people entered. I got a 1 in 3 shot of winning. So, it's your boy D. Holler at me. I'm about to get up out of here.
Scantless.